So let's talk about what is a business plan. Some people just think it's a document. They think it's really important to have a document, a formal business plan before you start. Almost like a school homework, right? You have to have something to hand in. But it's opposite of that. A business plan is really the set of strategies. It's only as good as the set of strategies that is in your document. That's the quality of the business plan, right? It can even be in your head, right? It can all be planned in your head, and if that is good, it's good, right? And if the strategies are bad, doesn't matter if you have a document or not, right? So a lot of people, they think they need a document, but they don't know how to write the document. And they try to have somebody write one for them. But that's also like a mistake, right? Because that person doesn't know what your business is all about either, unless they're working closely with you. So what you really have to do is think of your business plan as your plan of action. Your business plan is only as good as the quality of the strategies, the quality of your plan of action. Is it going to be feasible? If you're a first-time entrepreneur, you may not know that. You may not have a good point of reference to judge that, which is why I always recommend that, well, number one, you educate yourself, which is what you're doing right now. But also, you always can get amazing benefits of working with a mentor, a coach, somebody who's done it before, because a good coach can steer you in 5 or 10 minutes. They can see the mistake and they can steer you away from it. And if you had gone down that path, you would have wasted months and a lot of money pursuing that, only to later realize why that mistake was a mistake. Now, some people think also they need a business plan to give to investors. And investors they like to have a nice business plan as one of the things you give them, but it's not a big thing on their list. A much bigger thing on their list is if your business is already in progress and growing and progressing, and you're actually making some progress, more traffic, more money, more revenue, something, and consistently, and there's vision for the long term for how this can become really big, right? And the investor will see, oh, it can become really big and it's already happening. So they don't like the plans, they like execution. Now, some people think that they're going to create a business plan because they're going to give it to a bank to get a loan. That's another reason why people create business plans. That's also a little bit faulty because most banks do not loan to companies which have not started. They also prefer businesses which have they're in business and have profit and revenue, because that makes that loan so much less risky, right? So that's also not the reason to have your business plan. So let me tell you my very simple definition of a business plan that is easy to use, right? The business plan is a definition of your company's business model, or it's basically the outline of all your strategies. Because what your business model is essentially it's how every bit of your business sort of works with all the other parts of your business, right? How the ins and outs of the business function. Is it feasible? That's what a business plan has to express. Now I'm getting into possibly confusing terms, like business plan was confusing, now business model might be confusing. So you might say, Alex, it's becoming confusing, but it's not, because a business model can be confusing, but let me make that easier too. There are three that are very important parts of your business: your product or service, your marketing, which is how you promote your product or service, and the eventual finances, meaning, can this happen profitably? Does it happen profitably? All that kind of, or are you going to lose money all the time, right? So those three things have to work well together: creating a great product or service, promoting it effectively, and doing it all profitably. If you can manage that, you have the inkling, the start of a great business plan, and not just a great business plan, a great business. So, talking fast, I gotta take a breath. So, what's really the business plan, right? A lot of people, they ask for a template just to fill in the blanks, to make it easier. I'm not big on templates, although there are templates in this course, and If you want that, you will have that. But again, it's really the quality of the actual plan that's the important part, right? Is the plan viable? That's really, really, really the only thing. So my advice: don't buy sample business plans where people just use an existing boilerplate business plan and just change the name of your business and change a few details. Better if after this course you're still not clear, if something is still, always you can message me here, or you can look for a coach that will coach you on the different facets of your business plan, different parts of your business plan, and hopefully you and the coach together will come up with a great business strategy, which you can then put on paper and then have that business plan.